Is it me? Am I
It's
on?
you. You're on your own.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Breaking Rad. I'm the only one that does the intros around here. Thanks for coming and watching. If you're watching in the future, because I don't think anybody's watching right now. But my name's Macho. And below me, you'll notice Mutt Man. And
What's
below
up?
him,
I noticed him.
We got David, Drag the Dead. But above me, we have Cal taking a sip. And we got Six at the very top of the totem pole.
Where
What's
I belong.
everybody doing tonight?
Doing well.
Pretty decent.
We're on Rumble tonight. And YouTube.
Yeah.
I just checked. Rumble? It's actually working. Rumble. It's this new super alt-right platform.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I've
heard of it
like
super
some Nazi
alt-right
thing to
platform links.
We're gonna start our brand new segment this week in QAnon, and
oh man,
we're big Q guys now.
You're just like saying every word to get like the YouTube algorithm riled up.
I'm ready.
And maybe the Rumble algorithm excited. I don't know.
We should totally do like This Week in Q or something and boost
our.
Oh
my gosh,
is that still
Rumble.
a thing?
I don't know. That they're saying the new Sound of Freedom movie is all a big Q-spiracy. Or something.
Well, that I've heard. But I mean, is QAnon still going on, or there's still people clinging to that?
Oh, I wouldn't know. So. Cal would know. He's a big Q guy. Cal might actually be Q. That's the funny part.
He might be the one and only Q.
I think he is Q.
Great. Now I have to move again.
Doesn't Q talk about like Nephilims living on the moon and stuff? And,
there are Nephilim living on the moon. How did Q know that? He must be legit because that is true.
I've never Q always signs off with like back Shinobi Sasquatch.
Yeah, I've never seen QAnon and Cal in the same room.
It's actually Calanon.
Calanon.
Spelled with a Q though. QAL.
That'd be a good.
He goes by QAL.
That's a good Twitter handle.
QAL. Calanon.
Calanon.
All right.
I don't know what you guys are. I've been away, so you guys are. I don't know what we're doing tonight, so you guys are on your own.
There's a show flow, brother. You should have checked it.
I don't do that.
You should have checked the show flow.
Not my job. Not my
job.
Right
now it says. Right now it says. No. Listen, Mark. Right now it says. Have Mark explain what he's been doing.
Have Mark explain what he's been doing?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I was in San Diego this weekend, but not for the reasons everybody else is in San Diego this weekend. We were just celebrating my mom's birthday, and she wanted to go to Coronado, and so we all went to Coronado. And apparently there was a big event going on out there.
I was going to say
I did not go to.
I was going to say something rather rude, and I decided I shouldn't because you said it was your mom's birthday. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Tell your mom. Tell your mom.
Mother, if you met her, you'd feel ashamed of the things that come out of your mouth.
Tell her happy birthday.
Tell her Mutt said happy birthday. While I did not go to the Comic-Con, my brothers did, and they grabbed this for me. Boop boop. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Pooping out of Banff.
I know he's just bamfing right out of his butt.
Should say poof or something.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's almost as good as the thing Murdoch got me.
It almost.
Which is still there. It's still there. See it?
It's so big.
Look at that bad boy. But
I haven't received a Murdoch gift in quite some time.
Do you even do work for Murdoch?
It's gonna be quite some time.
Oh,
what can
He's broke after sending me that.
What can I do to get back in Murdoch's good graces? That's what I need to be asking.
We could burn, man.
You can fix the economy and get shipping rates back down.
Oh,
hey.
That's what I need. That's what I need to happen.
I got in right before the economy tanked. We're good. Got in there. No one saw it coming. Macho, what have you been up to? Seeing as you put me on the spot, let's put you on the spot, Captain Canada over there.
That's not how this works. I am wearing a Canada shirt tonight. No particular reason. Just have
I don't have the clip anymore, Mud. Otherwise I'd do it.
Yep.
We could just Mud can be the clip. You ready?
Yeah. Gay.
Perfect.
You look and sound just like him. Yeah, I've just not a whole lot. I've been working on some hero stuff here and there when I'm not cleaning my house. Everybody knows that I'm cleaning my house right now.
Okay.
So that's honestly all I've been up to. Not a whole lot. What about Mutt? Mutt, what have you been working on?
Yeah, Mutt.
Yeah, Mutt.
I got
Mutt.
I got inspired by a friend. And so hold on, let me share my I'm gonna give you a quick sneak peek at something I'm working on.
Nice.
Hold on. It should only take me.
We lost a viewer. We're waiting for you to give us a sneak peek.
Oh my gosh.
Well, my computer's working slow.
This is why nobody tuned in to our wrestling event last week, because this is the kind of crap they expect from our channel.
Where's the button? Where's the share button?
Bunch
I
of
don't
old dads
see it.
sitting around trying to figure
it?
out how to use their computers. There it is.
Hey, is that Black Phantom?
That's Black Phantom.
Did you rip off Chad Townsend for your book?
Super secret project I'm working on.
Like I call him Dark Wraith.
That's all you get.
That's all.
Is he the villain in Hero 2? Did you make Black Phantom the villain?
He is the villain.
No, but I would not be opposed to a crossover at some point in time in the future.
Yeah.
I think Chad Townsend's got this stuff. I think he's legit.
You think he's worthy of?
He's one of these young up and comers in the comic
young
industry.
bucks.
Young. You know,
a chance to roll with the big dogs for Mutt's
Yeah.
Hero 2.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Notice I say Mutt, because I'm not so sure Macho's doing anything for that book at this point.
I am. We literally just talked about having a meeting the other week.
We did.
I know you talked about having a meeting.
We talked about having a meeting. Look, I don't have to prove anything to you.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. We don't have to prove anything to you guys. We've got a screenshot of us having a meeting. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Cal, what have you been working on?
Stuff. Oh, hold on.
Oh my.
Let me take 10 minutes to put.
All right, never mind. If you're gonna take 10 minutes, let's go on to Drag the Dead here.
Here we go. I was joking about taking 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So this is. I showed you guys this in Discord, but I actually have been spending some time working on the HOA revenge story.
You're gonna have to explain that to people because you didn't talk about this last week.
Yeah, explain it.
Oh, so I hate my HOA, which is not uncommon. I'm sure if any of you have HOAs, you hate yours as well.
It's a problem.
But so normally they give you, like, if I leave my trash cans out a little long, they give you a warning, right? The rental agency will send us a warning. Hey, I got this warning. And so this month, since we're moving, I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna leave the trash cans out. And instead of giving a warning, they give it a fine. It's like they knew we were moving or something. Like we're just gonna cut straight to the fine. I just started, my ire began to burn within me.
Boy, that'll do it.
We got it reversed, but it doesn't matter. I was already on a roll. And so I came up with a story where this guy moves into a neighborhood with like a super Gestapo HOA and starts getting revenge. And my wife helped me with some of the story beats. And I decided to, because I was gonna base it on either on Denzel or Liam Neeson, right? Because they're both good at the revenge. And I said I'm gonna go ahead and put both of them in. And then after we talked on Discord, I went ahead and put Mel Gibson in too, because Payback is a great revenge movie. So it's three friends. They all live in the same neighborhood, and they're the twist I'm not going to share online because it is so good that people will steal it. But this is one of the dudes. This is the Denzel-based guy. It doesn't look like him, but no. There's a twist. Ooh. Anyway, this is the guy. This is one of the main guys. I had so much fun drawing.
That's
beat up.
Denzel Neeson.
Well, this is the number one, I'm not basing them visually on them. I'm basing them their temperamentalities.
I see a little bit of Denzel in there.
He is black. I don't know. They all look the same to you.
They do.
Oh snap!
Wow, Mark. Yeah,
Oh,
geez,
snap.
Mark.
You say it like a racist
Wow.
thing. They do.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow,
I'm joking.
Mark.
Anyway, there's that. There's that boy. So that's one thing I'm working on right now. One of the minis.
That could be pretty fun. Did you ever see the X-Files with the HOA?
Oh yes,
there was like the golem that would come and kill.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought.
Yeah.
I do have that clip.
That's a big inspiration. Like after I came up with the idea, that like came in, and there's not going to be any supernatural in this story because the other twist is good. But yeah, I love that episode, man. So good.
And last, I'm taking over, Macho. I've had enough of you in that Canadian
That's fine.
shirt.
You can
Last but not least, Kim Jong.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong the dead. You got anything you want to tell us?
You looking beautiful today.
Yeah, we're pushing up the optimization patch for Drag the Dead in about a day or two here, and it's helped. Oh, it's helped day and night. But the last and final thing we're putting together for it is a leaderboard.
Yeah.
Give it a competitive element, except we're going about it a bit differently. We're basing it on the social credit system. So as you play, you're going to lose points. So the goal is to get the lowest score possible, deep into the negatives. And then for the leaderboard, what we're going to do, it's going to be a merit equity board. So it'll be the way players will be ranked as lowest up top, down to highest. And then, but everybody's going to have, be first place. So that way we can.
I thought I'd show that while you're talking about it.
we can make it equitable, an equitable leaderboard.
Ooh.
So everybody will get a first place, and then
yeah, that's awesome.
lowest score up top.
Look at this. Look at that gameplay. Dragged. Who are these people? NPZ.
Those are your standard zombies there. Your NPZs.
Look at that. I love it.
Other than that, yeah, we got a couple streams coming up that we'll do on the game. I got one here I'm trying to get worked out with Mark. But
you're harassing me while I was trying to fly back from.
He's blowing me off.
I wasn't blowing you off. I wasn't blowing you off.
We'll do one with Alexi, who voices the voice, and then I'll do one with Uncle Hotep.
Why can't I be on with Uncle Hotep? What's the problem?
I'm just doing one-on-ones. One-on-ones.
It's not like I'm going to tell them they all look alike. So.
Oh,
God. Wow.
Say it out loud.
I wouldn't say it to their face.
Come on, I have class. Say that stuff behind people's backs.
On that note, let's move ahead and play some Top That.
Mm-hmm.
Cowards. I don't have the Top That intro anymore.
What? Are we doing top that or Bible break first? What did I put? Top that.
Why don't we do Bible break first, and I'll give me time to download the Top That intro.
All right, that sounds great. That sounds great. Let's do that.
Praise the Lord, for goodness sake, we're all gonna take a Bible break. I said, praise the Lord, for goodness sake, we're all gonna take a Bible break.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Well, tonight's Bible break is just some Bible trivia that I think is kind of fun. I hope it's kind of fun.
Oh, I'm sure it's good.
I don't have the Top That intro, by the way, Cal. So if you have it,
I don't know
you're
if I have
welcome to send it to me.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it.
Don't worry about it now, though. It's all good.
He'll play
Bible
something.
break.
He'll play something.
Bible break.
Praise the Lord, for goodness sake.
All right.
Okay, so Bible trivia. This is pretty cut and dry. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm not going to give you multiple choice because I didn't make a PowerPoint for them, and you're not going to remember all the choices. But I'm just going to ask you because I think you guys will get. I think you'll get these. I think one of you will get. At least one of you will get everyone. So let's see how it goes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Ehud or Ehud, depending on how you want to say it.
Ehud.
A left-handed judge in Israel killed a wicked Moabite. You all know this one. He killed a wicked Moabite king named Eglon.
Oh, I thought
Do
that
you
was
know
the
where
question.
this assassination took place?
On his toilet.
Boom, got it.
That's that's not fair because that's one of Mark's favorite stories in the Bible.
That is my all-time favorite story in the Bible is Eglon and Ehud.
Murder on the toilet.
In the original Hebrew, it's Ehud and Eglon. You know, just
it's a good story.
Educate you, Cal, so you get your ancient Hebrew correct.
Thank you, Ehud. So for those of you first hearing about this story, it's a pretty cool story. Ehud is a judge in Israel, which is kind of like a king type person before they had kings, and but they were like military. They were usually like militarily skilled, and Ehud was from the tribe of Benjamin, they were famously like a left-handed people. Not everyone was left-handed, but they had a really high percentage of left-handed people.
Really?
Gross.
Yeah, he snuck into the palace by strapping his sword to his on the opposite side, the thigh. So normally they would check one side apparently, and because he was left-handed, they didn't check the side where he would keep his sword on. So he snuck in. The king apparently was receiving tribute on the toilet, and he went in. He's like, "Hey, got a message from the Lord for you." Jabs a dagger into his big old fat belly, and he loses the handle. That's how fat
oh my God,
the king is.
Really bad.
It's funny because doesn't Eglon sound like the name of a fat king?
Yeah, it does.
Eglon.
Eggman, like Sonic.
Yeah.
I always picture it as Dr. Robotnik sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, it's probably pretty close.
Isn't that how? Isn't that how one of the Lannisters died or something too? Game of Thrones.
I wouldn't doubt more than one Lannister probably. And he was able to escape because he just went out and was like, "King needs some privacy." My guess. I don't know. He's on the toilet. Okay, so good job. Mark has 1 point. Question 2. One of David's mighty men, his name was Benaiah, is known for killing a lion, 2 men of Moab who were like lions, whatever that means, and a 7.5-foot tall giant from Egypt with a spear so large it resembled what item? I can give you multiple choice on this if you'd like.
Multiple choice.
I'll take multiple choice.
His spear was so large it resembled A, an elephant's leg bone, B, a ship's mast, C, a weaver's beam, or D, a telephone pole.
Weaver's beam.
No, I'm going to go with
the mast.
Yeah, mast.
Okay, Mutt's got it. A ship's mast, that would be a giant who's like 50 feet tall, probably.
Right. Come on, people. Come on, people.
That would be cool. It would be cool. But yeah, so Weaver's beam is correct. Weaver's beams in that time, they were just kind of a big rounded pole made of wood at the top of a loom. It was big. That's the point. It was big.
He doesn't know that. Mutt did not know that.
I totally knew that. You could be you could be mad if you want, but I knew it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, question 3. Goliath also had a spear like a weaver's beam. He was about 10 feet tall, and his armor weighed about 150 pounds. He was a big old evil boy, and David wasn't going to stand for some uncircumcised Philistine giant mocking the Lord's army. When Saul tried to prevent David from fighting Goliath, David told him it was no prob because he already killed 2 dangerous beasts that threatened his sheep, and that Goliath would be as one of those beasts, dead. What beasts did David kill?
A bear and a lion.
A bear and a lion.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just letting everyone get a chance to guess.
I'm just doing what Mutt says.
Yeah, it is a lion and a bear. Good job.
See, he said bear and a lion though, so
yeah, it's wrong.
I was thinking Velociraptor, but
now that would be cool, man.
I was thinking whatever the thing is behind Mutt.
That thing.
What is that?
The big egg.
It's a dinosaur.
You know, it's funny.
for
Back in
dinosaur.
like 2006, I drew a picture of Eglon. I just remembered that. Look at this.
Oh, really? Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Let's see it.
That was
Oh.
my interpretation. I drew a
Dude,
modern day
Eglon.
That was
Yeah. I want to see Ehud now. Ehud.
That
Ehud.
is
You know, some people get that butt crack on their belly.
front butt.
Ew,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
front butt.
disgusting.
Called front
That's
butt.
good,
He had a
man.
front butt. Yeah.
I don't like looking at it, but it's really good.
You like looking
Yeah,
at that, look at that.
yeah, it's not something I want to keep staring at.
What's his bling?
Yeah, what's the symbol?
I forget what it was. It was like some symbol I made up for something or other, but
Oh.
it's old. It was old comic idea I had where I was going
Okay.
to use old.
That's great. That's great.
So there you go. I just thought I'd
He has
show
a
it.
Very
wart on
cool.
his forehead.
Well, yeah, he's a rich man's delight. Get them warts, in that
Yeah.
front butt.
We have no chat tonight.
It's all
We
good.
lose all our
It's
peeps.
all right.
Because Macho's
Don't
disgusting name, scaring everybody off.
Booty juice. Booger. Oh,
Booger
booger
juice.
juice.
Oh, who changed that? You changed it. When did you change that? Do you have the ability to do that? I didn't know.
I don't have the ability to do anything. So.
That's pretty
stuff.
funny.
I was gonna change Dave's name to Drag These Nuts, but
Oh,
he
no.
get
A
mad
little
at me.
salty.
No, don't
That's a
do
little
that.
salty.
He get mad at me. Dave.
As long as it was D's nuts.
Of course, it was gonna be D's Nuts.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we have a quick intermission, a quick break in our questions with a
We have
did
an
you know?
intermission.
Ooh.
Oh.
Many believe that Goliath's head was buried in the place we now call Golgotha. Have you guys heard this?
No.
Yeah, I have
No.
heard this. I've heard
Oh, you
this.
have? So that would mean that Christ, who is the seed of the woman, that's one of his names, was crucified directly above the place where the crushed skull of a Nephilim was buried. You remember the prophecy in Genesis 3
Yes.
where God says to the serpent that the seed of the woman will crush his head, and that his seed will bruise the heel. And so Jesus Christ was crucified on top of a mountain where the head of Goliath was allegedly buried. Now,
Oh,
think
shoot.
about the word Golgotha. Goliath was he was called Goliath of Gath.
Mhm.
And
Golgath.
you have this hill called Golgotha, which we don't have an actual interpretation. We just know it means the place of the skull for some reason. And we do know that David took the head of Goliath back, his head and his sword back to Jerusalem after he killed him. So that's pretty cool. That's some pretty cool Bible lore right there.
That is
because
awesome, man. I hope
the
that's
seed
true.
of the serpent, man, that Nephilim are the seed of the serpent. They're literally like they're I mean, I believe that prophecy is actually for end times, like, in Revelation, but it's kind of like a foreshadowing of the final fulfillment of that prophecy. So it's pretty cool.
We need an intro segment, Cal Film, we'll call it.
Cow film.
Cowphil.
Caliph.
I like it.
Or
I
called
like
like a Nephilimin or something like that. Like
Nephilim in. I'll fill you in on Nephilim
fill them in on the film, yeah.
lore.
Nephilim.
Apparently, that's the only thing I know.
We'll spell it all biblical though. We'll spell it like Philemon. Nephilimon.
Oh, like Philemon.
So no, Philemon.
We don't say it like that. We say
I feel
Philip.
like
Oh,
we keep
okay,
educating you
sorry.
on how these things are supposed to be talked
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't
with
say
words
Philemon.
from the mouth.
All right, we got 2 questions left. Question
Do it.
4. In 1 Kings 18, Elijah challenged King Ahab and Queen Jezebel's prophets to a worship off, which is like a dance off, but with 100% more freshly butchered bull parts and the possibility of some unbelievable pyrotechnics. It was Elijah versus 850 false prophets. The showdown of the century. We all know Elijah won, but do you know which false gods the 850 prophets represented?
I do.
Which ones?
All right, hit me.
Baal.
Baal is one. Yes.
That's such a generic answer for ancient gods.
But correct.
Mephisto.
Blackheart.
I want to make a character called Blackheart the Red. Just like the conflicting color thing.
Molochs.
Was Baphomet? Was he one of them?
No, Baphomet's newish.
The new one? But it's such a popular name now.
It is.
Moloch.
No, Moloch was worshipped around that time, but that was not one of the gods that they were.
Mothra.
Jezebel and Ahab had
Godzilla.
like very specific. They had prophets of two specific gods. And
Hydra.
one was Baal. The other was
Hydra.
Asherah. The correct
Okay.
answer is Asherah. So I have a little bit of
That's a Mortal
knowledge
Kombat
on that.
character, Ashra.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, uses like a little voodoo doll for her weapon.
huh. That's weird.
Does that stuff.
So
one of the
Baal
best.
was, for those who don't know, Baal was the supreme god of the ancient Canaanites and Phoenicians. He was worshipped as the god who allowed people. This is funny. He was worshipped as a
Kokushuko.
god like
I'm convinced Kokushuko was
Kokushuko.
one of the ancient gods. Sorry.
he was.
Appears when you say the name.
He was worshipped as a god, like a fertility god, so the god who allowed people to have kids. But he was ironically worshipped by sacrificing your kids to him. Like, thank you for this child. Now have it. Kind of a wash. Asherah was infamously the false goddess whose worship was responsible for Solomon's downfall. So Solomon
Ishtar? Was there an Ishtar
finally
in there?
fell into Asherah and Ishtar are the same. Asherah, Ishtar. There's 3 or 4 different names that are all kind of similar. They're all the same basic goddess. And last question. By the way, that if you guys are listening and you never read the story of Elijah versus the prophets of Baal, what a cool story. I
like the idea of the worship off, the dance off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
out there.
yeah.
Got
So
the
they were.
boombox.
I'll tell it real quick. So Elijah was like, "Hey, why don't you guys worship? You sacrifice to your gods, and I'll sacrifice to my God, and we'll see which God wins. We'll see which God brings
your
fire."
friends get with my friends, and we can be friends.
Something like that, but the exact opposite of that. And so the prophets of Baal and Asherah were out like all day long, like screaming and dancing and jumping up and down on their altar and cutting themselves. The blood was gushing out onto the altar. And
Good times.
nothing. So from morning until dark time, right? So Elijah's just like looking at his watch. Yay! And then finally, like when it's dark enough that the pyrotechnics are going to matter, he has them pour. No joke. He has them dig a trench around his altar, pour 12 buckets of water onto the altar, onto the bull. And the water flowed and filled the trench, right? And then, so when he worshipped, God sent fire down and it consumed the bull. It consumed the wood for the altar. It consumed the stone that the altar was built out of and all the water in the trench. And then Elijah killed all of those prophets. I don't know how, but pretty freaking cool story.
And then
somebody
after he
needs to do
said,
an animation.
"You
animation
got served."
It had to be some kind of like force choke, like a fast force choke.
I'm assuming he had help because that's a lot of people to kill all by yourself. But,
did he finish to say you got served the load?
They probably ran. I bet they ran for it.
Well, the story says that they ran and he just kind of chased them. He probably just chased them one by one, just get like stab.
Get back here.
Stab.
Yeah.
I imagine
This
it
was
more
a good
like
runner.
a John Wick movie.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it more like a John Wick movie.
Yeah.
He could run like the
take
wind,
it on
right?
back.
Elijah could, or was that Elisha?
One
One of those two was able to run as fast as a chariot.
Oh, that was Philip in the New Testament.
Oh, okay.
God tells him to go catch up to this chariot and like preach to the there's like I think an Egyptian eunuch or something in there.
Yeah.
Cool story. Okay, last question. Then we're done with Bible break. Esther, the Israelite wife of a Gentile king, was able to thwart the plans of an evil man named Haman to exterminate the Israelites. What was the king's name? Do you remember? The king that Esther was married to.
Was it Nebuchadnezzar?
No, that is on the multiple choice, but that's not the correct one.
Give me the multiple choice.
All right, so you already know we'd eliminated one. Darius, Ahasuerus, and Cyrus are the other three.
Cyrus.
Assuerus?
Ahasuerus.
I swear it's Cyrus.
Assuerus, it was him.
Ahasuerus.
Ew.
It was Ahasuerus.
Cyrus sounds cooler.
I think he was also known as Xerxes.
Oh
But-
yeah, Xerxes, of course.
Yeah, Xerxes.
That's how I
300
know.
guy?
From the 300.
Yeah. Oh man,
or
I'm gonna
maybe
think
it
of that
wasn't.
story so
No,
much
no, 'cause
differently
that
now,
was-
picturing Xerxes in there.
That was the
Yeah.
Medo-Persian Empire, and this is Babel. This is Babel. Oh wait, is this
Earth and
no? This is the
water.
Medo. This is the Medo-Persian Empire. That's correct. Oh yeah, I actually have it right here. Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus, street name Xerxes, was a Persian king back in the day. Because Esther's cousin Mordecai overheard a plot to assassinate the king and passed it on to Esther, she was able to save Xerxes' life, which enabled her to speak on behalf of her people when Xerxes had ignorantly bought into Haman's plot to exterminate the Jews. Yeah.
Save my life. Oh.
He did
All right,
talk.
that was Bible break.
Oh, here we go.
Praise the Lord, for goodness sake, we're all gonna take a Bible break. I said, praise the Lord, for goodness sake, we're all gonna take a Bible break.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut
yeah.
up. Good Bible break, Cal.
I
Good
like
Bible
that.
break. I like those
That was good
questions.
stuff.
Thank you.
I
I
learned
had fun
something.
writing those.
You paid good tribute to Kokoshuko.
Oh,
Good old Kokomolak.
Should we create a digital golden calf of sorts for Kokoshuko when he comes on?
Yes,
wow.
100%.
Maybe a golden kangaroo.
Ooh, golden kangaroo.
Oh, we need to work on that so that when he comes on, show people worshiping a golden kangaroo, so he will not strike at us with his curses.
In case any lightning comes down, this is the face.
That's what you want to hit.
This is the Aaron of our group. Aaron was the. You wouldn't know.
He was the good one. He was the good one.
He was just trying to help out. He's trying to help. That's all. What did you got to top that intro yet? Do we got
No,
one of those bad boys?
I don't think I have it on my new computer.
All right. Well, you know what we have to do now. Then
Mud has to do it.
Mud has to
Oh.
do the
Mud's gotta
intro.
do it.
How's it start?
You're king.
I'm king, and they know it. When I snap my fingers, everybody say, "Show it, I'm hot," and you're not. So if you want to hang with me, you got to give it one shot. Top that.
Stop that. Oh,
Look at that.
God.
Look at that. It went up to two viewers once he started doing his sweet rap.
Yeah.
It is
Look at
very
that.
warm in this house right now.
You made Cal sweat. He's blaming it on the heat, the Arizona heat.
I know he feels the heat.
You guys warm in here?
He likes it.
How was it today?
I hear Macho talking, but his face is still. There he is. He's
There he
back
is.
now. There's Booger Juice. He's back.
Booger juice.
Boogie juice.
Booger Juice.
Boogie juice. Boogie juice.
What up? Yeah, Boogie Juice for top
Hey.
that.
They call me Boogie Juice.
Booger Juice.
Damn.
Booger Juice. This
All right,
is why
top
nobody
that.
watches our show. Now we're failing
Yeah.
on Rumble too. Failing on YouTube and Rumble simultaneously.
Just enjoy
Um,
yourself, folks.
Okay, we got top that tonight, guys. Top that tonight is very simple pitch. I just told you guys, hey, pitch a story that is a horror story based on a popular children's IP, or pitch a new children's IP that's based on a popular horror. So you can go one or the other. And I'm really curious to see. You guys probably just did the first one, but I'm curious to see if anyone went the other way.
Are you implying
And-
they're lazy?
No. I mean, I think either way would be fun and work. But
I'm implying they're lazy. They're lazy.
okay. So who goes first, Mr. Mark?
Booger Juice. Booger Juice needs to go first.
Boogie
I
boogie
got
boogie.
you. I got you. All right. Hold on.
Booger juice.
Booger Juice
Got
is
some
right.
booger
Hold on
juice.
a second here.
I
Give
got
me a
some
second. Let me
booger
pull
juice.
this up. All
There you
right.
go.
I got some
All right,
booger
you
juice.
ready?
We're ready. Look at you.
Ready.
Are we timed? Are we timed or no?
Oh yeah, I'll time you.
Okay. Tell me when to go.
Macho's king, and he knows.
You got to pull up the. Okay, ready?
Boogies, everybody says. Okay, let's do it.
Set. Go.
Being part of the University of Madison Primate Research Center was a dream come true. Ever since the man was young, he was fascinated with primates, especially the western lowland gorillas. They were known to be incredibly smart, and when brought into captivity, they could learn hundreds of words and phrases through sign language. They could master tasks quickly, and they had a ravenous appetite for learning. The man had a heart for animals, and he dreamed of being part of the research leading the way to saving such a noble species from the brink of extinction. When he arrived at the research site, he was introduced to the apes that he'd be learning about. Hold on one second. George was an orphaned western lowland gorilla. He looked to be the runt of the litter. He was feeble and pushed to the outskirts of the troop of apes. The man hated watching the young gorilla suffer. Abandoned and left for dead, the man took pity on George and started to take care of him. The team allowed him to care for the ape, agreeing to release him back into the wild when he was strong enough. The man who wore a bright yellow straw hat had infinite patience and seemed to never grow tired of showing George new things. The little monkey seemed to love watching him do anything, setting up camp, gutting a pig, scaling a fish, sharpening knives. George was a curious little monkey. One morning, as the team hiked into the observation area, they found a massacre. The troop of apes were skinned and hanging in trees. The heads were stripped of flesh and placed into a crude pile in the center of the clearing, and skin remains of something that resembled a primitive hut, a home for nightmares. In horror, the team fled back to camp. The field fled back to camp. Everyone but the man in the yellow hat. He stood outside of the hut made of skins and called for George. The curious little monkey ambled out, smiled with a big red smile, and he signed, "George wants to open them up."
That scared the
man in the yellow hat said, "You're a curious little monkey. Let's go find out together."
Hey, he just took his extra time. That is not fair.
I'll allow it.
Okay, fine.
I'll allow it tonight.
All right. I got to make a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, I love that he ignored his wife for this.
Oh, he's gonna be in so much trouble.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
That's your win.
Why I let him have those extra few seconds to finish it up.
He needs it. He needs a win.
We might just let him win tonight.
I just have to. All right.
Who's up next? Muddy?
Yes.
Muddy.
I have something to present, but I want to present it toward the end.
Well, you got 2 minutes.
All right, I'm going to try to do it real quick. Hold on, please.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I'm not ready to share, but I'll click it halfway through, okay?
All right.
That's the last we'll see of Booger Juice tonight. Reverend Rep, good to see you.
Hey, what's up?
Lucas and Danley, probably just Lucas, but hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, yeah, Mud, before you go, they got an interview up of our boy, this magnificent man right here.
Yeah.
Cal Phillum.
Yeah. Caliphalum.
Go check that out because it's a good interview. And,
it was too. I watched it.
I enjoyed it. I didn't get to watch all of it because I had kids yelling at me, and they're like, "Dad, pay attention to us." And
yeah,
the
boy did a good job.
Thank you. But
enough about that.
Good dudes.
All right,
back to this.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Your 2 minutes starts. Damn.
One bright summer day, a lonely boy sat in his dark room. His name was Will. He was sad because he'd been bullied, pushed around on account of his large, misshaped head. He was born with a genetic condition that gave him an oversized head. The main bully, Calvin, lived in his neighborhood. Calvin loved it when Will came out. He called him Waterbed Head and made all the other kids laugh. In school, Calvin would throw small pieces of food into Will's hair and call him Butthead Buffet. Will was sick of it. Calvin was a jerk and it needed to stop somehow. His best friend Lucy at school was the only one who cared. She told him of a local legend. If he needed it bad enough, Candyman could help him. Will was desperate enough to try anything. He went to his bathroom, turned off the lights, and said, "Candyman" 3 times. Candyman appeared. But he wasn't exactly what Will had expected. All right, now share. Join Will, Lucy, and Candy Lad as they right the wrongs of the neighborhood bullies and sweeten the deal for all the misfits like them. Top that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
buddy.
I thought I was gonna win tonight, but this is good, man. I love your cartooning. You got to do more of this stuff.
You do need to do more
cartooning. Is so good.
I approve.
That's Candy Lad, and he's got a candy cane hook. Did you see that?
I did see that.
I did. I
like that you put an arrow and wrote candy cane hook. In case
Huck
nobody
the bee.
understood that.
I love that he's got a pet bee.
He's got a friendly bee that helps him on their adventures through the neighborhood, righting the wrongs of the bullies.
That's amazing.
I didn't get a chance to color it though. That's the only thing.
You know, I would have given you the victory if it were colored tonight, but no, it's fine. Gave it a shot, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good, man. Great illustration.
That's incredible, Mutt. I want more cartoons.
Well done. Well done.
All right. Last but not least, then we talk about aliens and stuff. Oh yeah, you guys talk about aliens, don't you?
Yeah.
Of course, because Cal's on there.
It's like to be on a show on a pay-to-play Christian television station.
We should get more of those.
Yeah.
One of those. What is that one? What's that Christian station they have? It's like a
TBN.
TBN. It's the one that you download it, and it's like a subscription service.
What, Pureflix?
No.
Angel Studio.
The David A.R. White station.
No. I'll think of it some other time. It's fine. Whatever. Cal, do you want me to time you, big boy?
I got my timer up.
You can time yourself. Right.
Yeah. He'll be his own referee. Thank you.
Yeah, there is TBN. This isn't. It's like one of these apps that you download. It's gonna drive me nuts now. I'll figure it out.
Is it real something media? Right now media?
No. I'll think of it while you're doing your thing. I'll figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna display mine while I'm pitching because I don't want you to have to look at my stupid face while I'm pitching.
I like looking at your face. All right.
All right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got to pull up my.
You don't even have to read. This is the.
You win.
This is the winner right here.
Okay. Ready? 2 minutes starts now. As society became more and more apathetic and self-centered, the Care Bears began to notice their own powers waning, seeping out into the ether, aging them, turning them into frail, impotent versions of themselves. Not even the Care Bear stare could rouse even the slightest hint of altruism on Earth, it seemed. While compassion and empathy shrank within the human race, the Care Bears and their cousins found themselves staring down the inevitable and quickly approaching end to their kind. If a solution was not found and fast, the citizens of the Kingdom of Caring would face extinction. Realizing that the purpose of their existence to help people care about each other was a lost cause, they went to the last person they ever expected for help, Professor Coldheart. The professor offered the bears a Faustian deal that would have brought out an incinerating ray of caring from their bellies only a decade or so prior to burn Coldheart to a crisp, but which now seemed their only hope if they wanted to continue existing. He would build a machine that would allow them to subsist on fear rather than hope, on sadness rather than joy, on hate rather than love. In exchange, he would become their supreme potentate, the absolute ruler of the kingdom of Coldheart. And thus the Scare Bears were born, reflections of every foul villain and ghastly horror from myth and fiction. The Scare Bears, together with their new ruler, the savior of their kind, King Coldheart, will become the bane of the very people they once lived to help. Only Grumpy Bear, who was left unaffected by the malaise of apathy that swept the kingdom, remains as humanity's last hope of survival against the scare bears. Though it might take an event like a lethal invasion of horrific anthropomorphic plushies to inspire humanity to care about one another once more, will it be too late for those under the thrall of King Coldheart? Or can Grumpy Bear really save the day? Coming Saturday mornings to ABC.
Yeah.
By the way, welcome, Wesley. I tried to type in the chat, but apparently I can't do it anymore. Having all kinds of errors. But whatever. But welcome, Wesley.
Hey,
I'm
Wesley.
having issues. It's all good.
So I got to give my wife credit for the name Scare Bears. And she also said, you should do the ring chick. And I heard the grudge chick. So I put the grudge chick up here. And that was my favorite. That was my favorite one on the whole thing.
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
But I had a ton of fun. This is she'll go through them real quick. This is obviously this is a werewolf one. This is a vampire one. So there was kind of two phases to this. I was like, let's make them look like Care Bears. So these are like based on the new models of Care Bears. And then I went to the Frankenstein one, and I was like, that's cool, but can I do something scary though? And then I went to Jason Voorhees with the head of Mickey, and then Danielle said you should do a black-eyed kid. So we have a black-eyed kid down here.
Oh.
And then I'm like, well, if I'm doing black-eyed kid, I have to do Slender Man. So we've got Slender Man over there.
I love the Slender Man one. That's yeah, Cal, what is it with all these second semester words you're using?
What the heck? Did I just?
You lost it.
But this is even better. I like this even more. Are we supposed to see this yet, though? Are we allowed to look at this?
No. Well, I mean, I didn't know I had this open.
Cal over here like, oh, I didn't know that was there.
No, I was earlier because I was going to show it in the intro, but I decided to show my other dude instead. But anyway, so I don't know where the other one went, but whatever. You guys saw them. Those are my Scare Bears.
Pretty amazing.
That is
pretty amazing.
Ooh,
they were fun to
buddy.
draw.
You got stiff competition, man. Because I'm digging those Scare Bears,
dude. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
One thing's for definite sure. Macho did not win, right? We all.
I think we can all agree Macho did not win tonight.
Okay.
Macho did not. Macho did not. On the two of these, I'm gonna have to.
You're the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna have to say something here about mutts.
When you start with the person, that means that person did not win. But that's okay. I want to hear your good words anyway.
Candyman is one of the greatest horror movies in decades.
Right.
It was incredible. I saw that multiple times in the theater. Loved it.
Yeah.
Tony Todd is a legend.
Oh, so good. So good.
So obviously, when the Candyman remake, reboot, whatever it was, came out a couple of years ago, I went opening night, me and my daughter. And I left the theater fuming, angry at the mistreatment of the beloved Candyman.
Yeah.
And I'm not over that. I'm still not over that.
Well,
so to just see anybody take lightly the legend and icon, which is Candyman, I have a hard time with that.
Oh, I think it's just because you're a big racist bigot and you didn't understand the deeper meanings of the new Candyman. And
did you see the new? Did you see?
Why aren't you? Why are you so pro gentrification? Is my question.
Pro gentrification. That's not what the movie was about. Did you see the movie?
No, I didn't see it.
It could have been about that.
It
could have been about gentrification and valid and a great story. They could have told a story where due to gentrification, the belief in Candyman, that the legend of Candyman was getting washed away. So he made everybody remember who he was, much like he had to do through Ellen in the first Candyman. That could have worked, but they made Candyman into the avenger of Black people who are killed by white cops. That's what they did with.
Wow. Was that the angle they went with?
And the story that they told wasn't that Candyman was Candyman, but that every Black person who'd been unjustly killed by white cops became a Candyman. It was unbelievable. They completely undid everything that was great about the first movie. And
why?
And now I see Mutt's candy cane man, and I don't know how I feel about it. Is that something I didn't like on his face, or am I just feeling this residual pain over the remake of the Candyman movie? I can't be like impartial about this. So
why do you like the idea of cops killing black guys so much? Is my question.
Why do I like the idea of it?
Tell us more, Kim Jong.
That's one of those questions you ask. So when did you stop being your When did you?
I didn't. I mean,
when was it you finally decided worshiping Satan wasn't good? Oh, so you did used to worship Satan.
Oh,
I see. I know how these gotcha questions work, sir.
It's just a simple question. You're struggling with it. I'm
struggling
with it out there.
I have always been in support of police killing anybody.
Wow. For no reason. No, where's he going to go with that?
Wow.
I've been in support of police killing anybody for no reason, as well as shutting down churches and businesses. That's always. I
love that this is coming from Kim Jong's face.
Back to the blue.
Oh, they have the same question.
I'm a hardcore back the blue guy.
Yeah,
I love all of this coming from that face right now. Yes. It's the greatest part.
Cops can do no wrong.
I'm gonna draw him later in his own adventure.
So basically, you took the long road to say that mine was really not up your alley.
I just said I can't be fair. I have to reserve judgment.
You can't judge
enough, Mutt. I have a wound. I have a wound around.
So you're voting for Cal.
So it's Mark in chat. Mark in chat, you have to vote on who wins tonight. Was it Macho? Was it Cal? Or was it Muttman?
If we're going based on story, I'm giving it to Mutt.
Yeah,
because it is atop that. However, based on the art that came with it, I kind of want to give it to Cal tonight.
Man, Cal out-arted me tonight. That's what happened.
Cal art.
Oh no. Oh, that thing now.
Cal Arts out Cal'd me.
But if we're going solely on the top that pitch premise with no art, I give it to Mutt.
Well, who do you give it to?
We both win in our own special ways.
Oh my gosh!
Everyone gets a trophy.
As this is no. Here's me being fair and just. As this is a top that segment, and the art is only complementary to the story, I have to give it to Mutt. Which infuriates me because I know Cal worked very hard, and I really do want to give it to Cal.
That's okay.
Because I hate seeing Mutt be happy. It bothers me. It's creepy.
It really bothers me.
It bothers everybody. It's weird when Mutt's happy. See that weird crap he does when he's happy? It's weird. His kids actually prefer it when he's mad at them.
Hey, look,
I will.
They spilled it.
I will admit this. Mine wasn't a strict horror story like Macho's, and it wasn't.
Winter fluid.
And Mutt did do a really kid version of Candyman, and I'm glad someone chose that option. When I threw that out, I was like, man, no one's gonna pick this, but I hope someone does. I'm really glad, Mutt. I'm really glad you chose go that route because it is really good. Your art, your illustrations are awesome on it. Mine, I realized afterward when I was listening to Macho's pitch, I was like, mine isn't really a horror story. There's horror. If you could be in that world, it would be horrific. But I don't give you the horror in the pitch. So I realized that. So maybe I'll take the.
Can we all just be happy in the fact that Macho lost though? Can we just take some pride in that? That Booger Juice lost. So this competition is winter fluid, by the way. I feel like that's the comment of the year right there.
Macho lost in more than one way.
Yeah, he ruined his marriage for that pitch and still lost.
He's still not here.
He hung with the pitch, and now.
You know what's great is I have the authority in StreamYard to unmute his mic, and I'm afraid if I unmute it, we'll hear him getting yelled at.
Do not
hear his marriage ending.
And, I
won't do it. But I like knowing that.
You don't want to hear a grown man cry.
Well, if you want to know who's on track, I guess, at least with Cal, if you want to talk Christian writers and scary bears, we do have Five Nights at Freddy's movie on the way, and that's
true.
Didn't they make that movie already? With Nick Cage?
I do Freddy. You guys want to see it?
Was it out or is it coming? I think it's
wasn't that the Nick Cage movie?
No, Nicolas Cage wasn't in a Five Nights at Freddy's.
What was the movie he did where he's fighting the Five Nights at Freddy's guys?
That's not
Five Nights?
No.
He goes to like Chuck E. Cheese and fights the mascots. Isn't that Five Nights at Freddy's?
No.
Macho is still losing. He is still losing. He's going to be losing. Oh, is he back yet? Oh, no,
he's not back yet.
He'll never be back.
He's being reprimanded.
Can we make this the thumbnail for tonight? Macho is still losing. And did you draw that, Cal? Hold up.
I drew that for my daughter because she loves the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
Wow,
that's really good.
She can't play the game, but she's really interested in all the lore.
I was about to say she knows Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dave, she's going to be into horror. I know she's so fascinated by all of it, but she's scared to actually watch the things or play the games. But she reads all about.
That's basically me.
Games.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I love horror stuff, but I'm too scared to watch it.
You gotta introduce her slowly into the movies. Start with the old stuff, like the Change.
Like Ernest Scared Stupid, the movie that scared me for life.
Ernest Scared Stupid was pretty. I actually saw that.
It was a terrifying movie. Traumatizing.
Great practical effects.
Amazing practical
Pee-wee's
effects.
Big Adventure, the Large Marge stuff, that was pretty scary when I was
very
a kid.
Scary.
Tell them Large Marge sent you. Woo! Oh man. Still.
Why are you counting down? Are you leaving in a few minutes?
No, we're on an hour time for our show.
Oh, okay. I keep seeing these ominous private chat things of you saying 15 minutes, 4 minutes.
Is that the end of the world? What's happening?
It's freaking me out. Like Mutt's gonna off himself on stream or something.
I'm just trying to help you. But you don't have to be helped if you don't want to be helped.
That's right. We're sticking to the hour format now. Do you want to do? Can we do? I don't have David the Dime on here anymore.
No, I don't have anything. I don't have any books.
I think in the last couple of minutes of the show, I want to see the Scare Bears again.
Okay.
And I want to enjoy the art.
Oh, you're so kind.
I'm a good champion. I'm a good bowling champion.
Earlier, I know.
Oh, you know what?
After you won.
You know what? I'll tell you what I can do.
I want to do this so bad. I want to make this so bad.
Oh my gosh, I can do it.
You can make it. Why couldn't you make it?
I can't, because I can't do anything. Whoa.
Yes, I have it.
No sound.
Oh.
No sound.
Oh, there's no sound?
No sound.
Oh, come on.
Stream
have a
kind
short
of a pain.
You got to share sound.
Yeah. Hang on. No, I'll do it this way. So infuriating. Here we go. The short bus with
the short bus, man. The short box
with David the Dime.
David Times, let the contents out of the box. All spots. All spots. You're probably rated point David.
I'm gonna take my shirt off and put on a cowboy hat.
There it is.
What a great thing.
Well done.
I gotta get that uploaded to this thing so we have it available on the ready. But
I
you don't
like
have a
it.
short box to show us tonight?
No. I showed you guys those few books a couple weeks ago.
I
haven't seen anything since then.
I can show this. I don't have much to say about it because I literally just got it in the mail today. But I got Von Klaus's "Tear in the Trenches."
Yes,
Volume 1.
Oh, that's a great looking spot varnish. Look at that.
Look at that bad boy.
That is shiny.
Welcome to Fear City, baby. And
give us a flip. Give us a flip.
I will. Hopefully, there's nothing inappropriate in here because I haven't really gone through it yet. But look at that.
That's a great splash page. That artist is killer.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well done, Von Klaus.
Dude, does it.
Pretty
well with
epic.
the art. Maybe I've always been crazy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Anyway,
Good
looks
stuff.
very good. I got nothing else to show you though. That's all I got.
I just want to point out how the hair. That was fun.
That's why I wanted to see it again, because I think that your
Oh.
hair ability, crazy hair ability, and your tentacle ability is starting to shine dramatically.
And I dig the
kind of
eyes. I like that
related.
sunken in eyeball thing you did. That looks very nice. I'm digging that.
It's like magic, you know, like you zoom in and it's like, oh, okay, I see what, yeah. But it looks cool from a distance, like,
I've never
oh
seen
yeah.
that. By the way, the app I was thinking of was called Minnow. I had to text my wife.
Oh, I don't know Minnow.
It's literally all the Christian video stuff, all the Bible mans and VeggieTales you could ever want. And a bunch of other stuff too. But I gotta see if the Mark of the Beast movies are on there.
Have you guys used? Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was just gonna say you need to make your stuff for the what's it called, the digital comics online stuff. What's it called?
Yeah, I need to finish the Slender Man thing.
Yeah, do the Slender Man thing. Make it short. Like, don't make them long epics. Just make it a short thing. Do this one. Make it a short thing. Like, all yours should be like something you can get done quickly and enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll work on that after we move. I was gonna
And
ask you guys,
definitely
have
the
you guys?
HOA. Definitely the HOA thing. That's a killer.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna
awesome.
be. I actually want to make like a whole comic out of that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Bible Man revamp, bitch. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Have you guys seen the True Grit texture, the brushes and stuff?
Yeah.
Have you seen that on Instagram?
Yeah.
I got their sample pack, and this is one of them. I really like it. It's just lines, but
yeah, I'm going after that
it's
right
cool.
now.
And then
I use like 2 brushes when I use Procreate. Oh, you don't use Procreate. You use something different.
Yeah, I mean it works for both, but I like the dot thing, like the anyway, yeah, get their sample pack. It's free. It's got like 20 or 30 brushes, and there's a bunch of really cool ones. I'm just trying to experiment with them.
Don't fall
into
that trap.
Don't buy anything, but get the free ones. That's all you need.
The trap of having 700 brushes in your program.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to do that.
It came with like a billion brushes. I use 1, maybe 2.
These are good looking brushes though. The free one.
That is nice.
Yeah,
I use
Procreate?
No, it's like a trap thing that artists fall into.
Yeah.
Right.
They start getting like dependent on this ridiculous abundance of tools.
Okay.
I will say
Here's
downloaded
a challenge. Here's a challenge. Okay. If you guys ever do anything traditionally, paint a picture, like a small picture, paint it traditionally, and only use black, white, red, blue, and yellow, and paint a color picture.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds
I
hard.
like that challenge.
I don't do anything traditionally.
Here's another challenge. I give this whole panel a challenge.
Ooh.
And it's the Rev and the Reprobate challenge.
Oh.
I say we take Bible Man and make Bible Man cool.
Wow, that's a challenge.
I feel like we were on the verge. We did Christian Avengers.
The name.
No, that was funny. Let's try our best. Maybe it's a group effort, but let's try our best to make Bible Man cool somehow, or just at least one pitch story.
Do we have to keep him the name?
Step one. Don't call him Bible Man.
I was gonna say you can't keep the name and make it cool.
No.
The Bible is awesome.
You got to.
The Bible is awesome, obviously, but
you know how many popular characters have stupid names?
Right.
Yeah, Spider-Man, like almost all of them.
Batman,
Hawkman. We're gonna call him Bible Man, and we're gonna make him cool somehow. We're gonna work together on a story pitch to make him cool.
You have two things are gonna happen if you keep the name Bible Man. Okay. The first thing is people are gonna avoid it like the plague. And the second thing that's going to happen is mothers are going to buy this for their sons to read who have no interest in comic books. because they're going to
already have David. David the Doubter. I'm gonna start calling you David the Doubter. I already have a.
What about Chainsaw Man? People like that guy. That's a big deal right now. Chainsaw Man. It's anime, but you don't need manga or whatever.
You just got to change his name, right? It's a
no. That's part of the challenge. Make it as cool as you can make it.
It's a character who's based on a book, and you should give him like a crypt keeper vibe, like this guy who like busts open this old book, cobwebs connected from his.
I mean, it's going to be hard to make him cooler than this moment right here.
This is
the awkward Christian Avengers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will be teaming him up with Buddy Barrel though, and the ghost of Billy Graham.
How did you not get McGee and me in there?
Man, I got the power team. I got Salty, Buddy Barrel. Look, when I do Christian Avengers 2, we'll get McGee and me.
Yeah.
Is that real? Did he have a lightsaber like that?
No,
is that how they did him?
No, he did. I didn't make that up. That was a real thing. Yeah, he had his Bible sword.
Man, that was bad.
Oh my gosh, these guys used to work for the power team.
No,
were you part
way.
of the power team? Did you guys rip phone books?
Do you have connections to the power team? Can we get them on our show?
Oh my god!
Did you ever see that guy that did that type of stuff? He was that real small guy, and he ended up being like legitimately ridiculously strong. He's got some super dense muscular tissue.
He's like,
do you know who I'm talking about? He's the guy that rolled the frying pan, because how the power team and stuff, they would do those things kind of with tricks.
Yeah.
And that guy watched him, and he was like, "Oh, let me give that a try." And he grabbed a skillet and he rolled it. He was on that Stan Lee show about humans that are able to do like wild stuff.
These guys, I have a yes for ripping phone books, and a yes for whatever else we asked them.
We will do a special show for the power team.
Maybe they can get us the power team.
Yeah, you got yeses.
Oh my gosh. But we got to work on our phone book ripping skills so we can do it in front of the power team if we get them on here.
I will rip a phone book with my teeth. And
mine's going to be pre-ripped, but you won't know that.
I want to see Mutt. I want to see Mutt rip a phone book dressed like one of the guys from Striper.
Can you just dress like a bumblebee and do it?
I want to see.
That'd be even better.
I just had a flash of glory in my mind when you said that.
I'll dress like Carmen and do it. If you dress like Striper,
how do you dress like Carmen? You're already Italian. You just look like yourself. You just shave.
He's got that perm though. He had that perm, that really sweet Carmen perm. I could shave.
You just shave with a straight razor. And
I can actually picture Mark with a perm. I can see it.
I've never tried.
Kind of a Greg Brady type thing going on.
All right, we got to
really want some of them. We know a few that would. Dude,
in a heartbeat. Yeah, okay.
We're making this happen.
We will make this happen.
Let's chat.
Cal's falling asleep. We will be
DM one of us.
Contact with you.
I ain't falling asleep, boy.
You were falling asleep.
I was drawing.
Macho has been killed through the phone.
Yeah, we might be witnessing the end of his marriage. Oh, he wrote Macho wins. He's listening to us.
What?
Macho.
Let's see. It's
single. There we go. Here we go. Now Macho's single.
Right.
We're running out of stuff, so I'm just gonna.